Call your crew, roll up your sleeves, and dig in to our Traeger Cajun Broil. What's up, Traeger Kitchen? I'm Nicole, and today we are making a Cajun broil. Broil instead of a boil. So we're gonna do this all on the grill. Comes together in under an hour. It's a super fun recipe for, a fun hands-on family dinner or a nice big party. Super easy, minimal dishes. It's the best kind of dish. So we're gonna start out with some red potatoes. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna prep everything in the beginning so it's all ready to go. Like I said, it moves relatively quick. So I think the easiest way to do it is to get all your stuff seasoned, ready to go, and then you can just throw it on. We are using pecan pellets today. It's kind of a nice light pellet. A lot of this is pretty heavily seasoned with some Old Bay. So there's a lot of strong flavors going on. The smoke is kind of just a very subtle supporting element. Now for all of these, they're relatively small, so I'm just cutting them in half. If you've got some smaller ones, you can leave them whole. If they're a little bit bigger, cut them into a quarter. The goal is just to get everything to like a similar size so that they all cook accordingly. Now, I said that this was a fun, easy dish. It's not a very light dish. We're using butter to season everything. You can switch that up if you want, but we're just going for it today. So you got a little butter. And then again with Old Bay, super heavy. It should be strong. Nice big flavors. Okay, so nice good coating on those. So we're gonna set those aside. We'll move on to our corn. This is a really fun dish for any like summer barbecues when corn's in season. We are just gonna cut these into 2 3-inch pieces. Okay, spread these out. And then again, we'll just do a nice drizzle of butter and Old Bay. Let's kind of just get those fully coated. A little flip. Okay. Next element is some kielbasa. So we've got 2 pieces here. We're just gonna cut them again around the same size as the corn. Set these aside. The last thing we have is some shrimp. So these are jumbo shrimp and they're peeled and deveined with the tail left on. You can get them with the tail off too if you prefer. I do think it's like a nice little handle because we are gonna eat all of this with our hands. You can ask your butcher to clean them up like this. If you need to, you can buy them with the shell on and the vein intact, but you'll just wanna make sure you go in and clean them. You can also get them raw or frozen. If you do get them frozen, best way to defrost them is just put them in a colander and let some cold water run over the top. It's really quick. It only takes maybe 10 minutes at most. So we're gonna use more of our butter here. And then again, a really good coating of Old Bay. We'll just give them a toss. All right, we've got all our elements ready to go. I'm gonna get my hands cleaned up and then we're gonna head to the grill. We're all cleaned up. Our first thing to go on is gonna be our potatoes. Those are gonna roast for about 20 minutes. Next up is our corn and kielbasa. We're gonna throw these on and let them go for another 15. Potatoes will stay where they are. Okay, we'll let those go about 15 minutes. We'll check back and throw our shrimp on. Okay, corn and sausage have been going for about 15 minutes. We're about 35 minutes in total. So now we are going to throw our shrimp on. So we're gonna use the modifier veggie tray for this. It's super convenient. You can throw it on, heat it up. When you're ready to go, you just pull it off and dump everything out. If you don't have one, you can use a grill mat. You can just put them straight on the grill. It's not necessary, just kind of a bonus. So we'll throw these on. Everything's gonna go for about another 10 minutes and then we're gonna take it all off. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. We're about 45 minutes in. Everything is done, beautiful, some nice grill marks, good to go. So we're gonna start pulling it off. And I need a bowl. Last thing we've got is a little bit more butter. I told you this wasn't gonna be a light thing. If you're gonna go for it, you just gotta commit. And then one more hit of Old Bay. We'll give this a toss. All right. So we're gonna do this on a cutting board with some butcher paper. You can do it, that way you can do it straight on the table. It's a kind of fun presentation. If you've got a big party, one got a little toasty, but those are the ones that I like, so we're gonna leave it there. You can do it for a big party on your, patio table out back. It's kind of a fun, hands-on dish. And then I've got some cocktail sauce for those who want some. And then last thing, I like to finish it with just a little squeeze of lemon. And then we're gonna serve with some little wedges on the side. As you saw, there's a lot of butter in this. So finishing it with a little bit of lemon really helps cut through some of that and kind of brighten it up a little bit. All right, let's dig in and see how we did. Go for this guy. This dish is so good and it comes together so easily. It's the perfect combo of flavors with the acid from the lemon, that kick of Old Bay in there, all of the butter, the sweet shrimp, the sweet corn. It's so freaking good and it's super easy, kid-friendly, and delicious, which a lot of times is really hard to find. So make sure you give this a try. The recipe's in the description. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. I'll be the one answering them and I'm happy to help. So make sure you come back next week for Traeger Kitchen and enjoy.